pressure you were able to get on Mississippi State's quarterback? It seemed like it was more constant pressure.
I think we was out there playing fast, man. We were getting off the rock. Something we've been preaching all week, and I think the inside guy was doing a hell of a job pushing the pocket and making the quarterback step back. And we were coming around the edge really fast and making plays.
After last week, I think y'all had 2 tackles for loss as a team against Georgia. I mean, when you see a number like that, does it really kind of get in your stomach that it has to be different the next week? Because I know y'all definitely want to get more than 2 tackles for loss in the game.
Yeah, it definitely gets in our stomach. It's just something we got to preach and we got to practice all week. And I think we came out and did what we were supposed to do this week. Got the team win, and I think the defense got after it today.
For Trey and Wanya, what was it like to see Tyler with his face? What was that like to watch?
You got it.
Definitely, it was really good, honestly. It was a good feeling because Tyler, bro, he works hard in practice, and I'm just glad for him. You guys' first TD of the season, and hopefully many more.
Yeah, it's a great moment. Like Wanya said, Tyler works his butt off day in and day out, comes to work every day. To see a guy like that have some success, man, it's a great feeling, especially as a team.
We'll have Matthew Butler on the side as well. Patrick.
Trey, just how gratifying was that final drive for the offense to go about 90 yards and put the game away there?
Yeah, man, that's dope. It's a great feeling to be able to handle somebody up front. You got to give your credit out to them, though. They played a hell of a game, but, it's always a great feeling when you can impose your will on somebody.
Darrell, Tyler Hill came in as the leading rusher in the SEC. You guys held him to 13 yards today. Just kind of what was the key to bottling him up to that degree?
Man, the key was all week that he's a great back and we needed to stop the run, and that's what we did. We were doing it all week in practice, stopping the run and creating turnovers in practice, and it showed up in the game, and that's something we preached all week. So we came out and we knew we had to do that. We had to stop the run and get to the quarterback.
Trey, the offensive game plan was pretty clear in the second half. Was there any conversation in the locker room about sort of put this game on the offensive line's back?
We knew coming in that we had to run the ball and run it well, and we did a pretty good job, but we could always improve at something. And I feel like we're going to work more on that this week. We just got to get better at running the ball.
Wanya and Trey, kind of following off what David asked, when you have that last drive, and obviously it's gratifying for the offense to have a 90-yard drive, but as an offensive lineman to go run.
Yep.
How much you all like that as an offensive line to know that they literally are relying on you all to get yards?
Yeah, that's a great feeling. Being able to share it with him, you know what I'm saying, playing beside him every day in and day out also. It's always a good feeling being able to impose your will, put a man from point A to point B, and just keep moving. And they know there's nothing they can do about it. You can see it in their eyes, and you just keep going. That's what Coach Fran preaches that every day, make them quit. And, I think at one point we got there.
I wanted to ask any of all three, maybe, just going from not so much the record, but just in point of the confidence, how much was a win needed today?
I feel like definitely we needed this for momentum. I feel like it's got the team going, and I feel like we can go on a stretch here.
Yeah, I definitely think we can build off it, give us a little confidence, and especially since it's an SEC opponent, I think it'll give us some confidence in going into next week so we can get a good game plan and come out and execute like we did this week.
Yeah, like they're saying, any SEC win is going to be hard fought. Just having the opportunity to go out there, execute, after we go to work every day and practice during the week, having the chance, opportunity to prove ourselves, play hard on a grand scale, it's a great feeling.
For Darrell, why were y'all able to make so many more big plays on defense this week? And at what point in the game did you kind of sense this might be y'all's day for defense?
I think guys were making mistakes. We were making sure that we stand on our assignments, and every time we came to the sideline, anything that we messed up on, we cleaned it up real quick and made sure everybody knew what they was doing, what they were supposed to do. So I think we played clean on defense, and we've been preaching that all week, and that was pretty much been our motto for the week. So we played clean on defense, and we played real fast.
Trey and Wanya, just the quarterback change and the halftime we're coming out in the second half. What was it like to see Jarrett help you guys kind of see the game out after him losing his job and having to come back in after Brian got hurt?
Yeah, we believe in both guys. They both do an excellent job, regardless of the situation, next man up scenario. Jarrett played a hell of a game, and Brian also played a hell of a game. And like I say, it's a next man up scenario. When Jarrett's name was called, he was ready to go, and he played his butt off today.
Darrell, did the plan change at all when they made the quarterback change? I know both guys run a little bit with Schrader. It typically runs even more than Stevens. Did y'all have kind of a conversation if they put him in the game? What
performance like this?
No, we really treated the quarterbacks the same, making sure that we try to keep them bottled up so they couldn't run, and make sure that we were getting a good rush on them and pushing the pocket. So the plan was pretty much the same for both quarterbacks.
Sure, you guys have some more design runs when Brian is in there. How much does that help an offense, and maybe even your offense specifically, when you have a little bit of a running third at quarterback?
Oh, yeah, it's always going to help. You know, it keeps the defense honest, keeps them on their toes. You know, they both did a great job out there today. And, you know, Coach Chaney did a hell of a job calling up plays in the box, you know, doing everything he does, making us great on the field, making sure we're in a position to make plays. So I would say the whole offense, especially Coach Chaney and Jarrett and Maurer, they did a hell of a job today.
All right, two more.
A little less technical question. Can you talk about just the emotions after the game, the celebration in the locker room?
Oh, man, look, the celebration was great, man. It's always exciting to get that team win, and, you know, when you worked hard for it all week and you execute the plan that you were supposed to, man, it's always exciting, and we just got a chance to live it this week.
I know you're a competitive guy, and, you know, when you had maybe a chance to get Schrader on that fourth down play or whatever, he kind of got away from you. You forced a fumble a couple plays later. Did that kind of irritate you when you had a chance to make that fourth down?
Yeah, yeah, that irritated me, man, because I thought I had him, and he stiff on me, and I went to the ground, but made the play after, so it felt pretty good doing that, so it did piss me off, though.
Wanya is good. You can ask Trey and Darrell a couple more questions.
I see you.
Trey, that final drive that you guys scored on, there's a 3rd and 6 play that got a completion to Tim Jordan to extend that drive. I think through the importance of that and what that meant to be able to extend that drive in that moment.
I don't think I remember that, but you know, anytime you get a positive play, especially at the end of the game, to close out the game and execute, you know, it's always going to be a good positive thing. We're riding off a lot of momentum. You know, we all believed in each other during that last final drive that we could get the job done. That was up to us to get the job done. So, you know, he did a great job.
Bituli.
I want to ask Darrell and now Daniel just about the defense and the strides y'all made from week 1 to now. How much improvement have you seen this defense make up until today?
I think we've been improving each game. Obviously, we didn't get most success that we wanted, but I think we've improved each week, and guys have been stepping up like the next man up mentality, and a lot of guys have been improving, and I think we've taken the right steps forward and going into next week.
I'd say just the communication going into this week. I don't think there was one time today that I questioned what one other guy was doing on this play or another guy was doing the next play, and I feel like that's why we did so good, just communication.
Daniel, with losing Henry in the second half, do you have a conversation with him just about that situation and just your thoughts on next week going to be without him for a half?
I know how he felt exactly because going into the Bama game, I was also out, so I know where he's coming from. I just told him to keep his head up. When he comes back in the second half of the next game, just play as hard as possible, and we'll try to hold it down for him.
Then how big of a key was it to contain Hill the way you did? I think you only got 13 yards rushing.
Dang, it was really good. It was really good. You know, the coaches preach it all the time, stop the run, and I feel like we did that today. We felt the frustration coming out of him the first 2 plays of the game when we were all just hitting him. So we just got to keep this momentum, communicate as much as possible, and we all see what can happen when we're on our keys.
The way the defense started the game today strong, do you think that carried throughout the game and made, you know, the team strong to win this game?
Yeah, of course. You know, games like this only proves how good we can be. If we're on our keys, if we're communicating as much as possible, I feel like we're doing all that. We also are running to the ball. You know, there's not one play where I saw just one guy tackling the ball carrier. It was 11 guys trying to run to the ball and make the play, and we just got to keep that style of play each and every week.
When you looked at the box score after last week and looked at the stats and saw that y'all only had 2 tackles for loss in the entire game, what goes through your mind when you see something like that, and is that something that kind of motivates you a little bit?
Yeah. As being a competitor, it definitely motivates us, and we knew going into this game, we got to clean up from those mistakes that we had the previous game, and we did that today.
Nigel Warrior joined us.
What's up, Tuli? What's good, Nigel?
What was the difference with the defense? Why were y'all able to make all these big plays that you hadn't been able to make earlier this season?
Practice. It was practice. I can say that throughout practices, starting from last week, we practiced more with more intensity, more communication, and it was just a different feeling. Guys went out there and actually wanted to just play football. And Coach Rocker, he said when we were younger, we all had that little boy that just wanted to play football no matter what. We came out and played like those little boys that was in the front yard, backyard, actually wanted to go ball out and just want to touch the ball.
Daniel, you had mentioned keys, and you guys kind of saw some things on tape that maybe would lead to what Mississippi State was doing with the depth of their back. Did that kind of play out for you to where you felt like you knew you had a beat on what they were doing offensively?
Of course. And to answer that really all started with practice. The coaches preach it all the time. We got to take ownership and go in there and watch some film as much as possible. And I really feel like guys did that this week. I saw guys staying late nights watching film. I saw how serious we took the communication during practices, how hard guys ran to the ball, and how much making a mistake really meant to a guy this weekend. That all took a toll on this game today, and I'm happy with my guys.
Nigel, one of the the reception with Trayvon. How tough was it to see her on a play that he made there in the second quarter?
It sucks, man, because he played his butt off. It's crazy because it happened the same thing for him last year. He got a pick, even though it didn't count against Georgia. He ended up getting hurt. But seeing him get hurt, it sucks because he actually wants to go out there and actually want to play and actually want to be out there with his teammates. But you can't dawn on it. The next man got to step up and take his place. And I know he's gonna come back even harder next year. But whenever he come back, I don't know what's going on.
Nigel, we'll show you. How up in the student section after the win and celebrate? How good is that?
You did that?
Man, I had to.
I should have joined him.
Yeah, you should have. That felt good, man. Like I said, I feel the presence, and they help us out a lot. I had to just show my love back to the fans, and the student section be loud. Everybody be loud, man. I mean, me jumping into the crowd just was my appreciation, showing my appreciation.
Nigel, it's been a few weeks in a row now where you look like a different guy against the pass. You've been right around the ball. You've got a pick now, batting away some balls. What's led to the change in your game there in terms of pass coverage?
It started by staying low, my stance. That's like the main thing. Staying low and just run around, man. Don't be complacent, because if you run to the ball and the next man miss, they may not see you, so you can make the play. But everything starts with practice. Just run around and don't care about what may happen. My dad told me, you go out there and play soft, you end up getting hurt, and that's something that resonated with me.
Nigel, what were you saying on that interception? Can you walk us through that?
So we was playing a double coverage. I'm actually surprised he threw it. I'm actually scooching, I'm reading the number 2 receiver, and as he runs up, he does a corner. And I'm trying to press into him. Sean Schamberger, he was underneath it. And while he threw it, I'm pushing into him, and I look back and I see a brown spot in the air. And I said, the only brown spot I know is the ball. So I'm looking up, I'm like, I gotta turn my body around. And the rest was, the rest is practice. That was just, a practice rep right there.
Jimmy?
Nigel, when you got 3 interceptions as a team, how good does it feel for the secondary to do that?
Man, it feels amazing, man. This is what we work for, in practice. Like in practice, we have throughout the week we'll have at least over 25 picks. Like we really trying to go get the ball out the air, and it's showing. It's just showing.
Daniel, what did you see from Culveris and that work that happened to slide in the inside linebacker?
A lot of good things. It's really hard for a young guy like him to come in from playing inside linebacker to going outside linebacker to coming back in just for this week or however long he's in there. But I'm really happy for him. He's a guy that with any situation or problem that comes up, he's ready to own up to it and just to embrace the situation and to come back into the inside linebacker room and really eager to learn, just like all the young guys are. I'm really happy to have him back in my room.
Nigel, you talking with your dad. When was that conversation? Was it right before you kind of started to turn around, or was this a long time ago?
This is a long time ago. This was when I was young. Like, this is when I was real young. I remember we was stretching at the crib, and he was like, I always remember, if you play soft, if you run around, if you jog around and you play soft, you'll get hurt. But if you play hard, you won't get hurt. And then, like my past games, I just thought about, like, I wasn't really running around to the ball. I wasn't playing as hard as I could. And, I started playing hard, and things just ended up happening to play in my favor.
Look, guys, y'all are seniors, so no matter what, I mean, you're going to want to go out there and play hard, and prepare hard every day. But getting a win in an SEC game like this, does that help? I mean, going into next week, knowing that, maybe it's a little easier to get yourselves fired up after coming off a win?
Of course. Any SEC win is a big win, but just getting a win over a really good team like this really helps us out going into a big week like Bama. We know they're the number one team in the country, and getting a win like this really helps us out, helps us get this momentum and this confidence going into this next game. So we're really excited about it.
All right, 2 more.
Building off that, Nigel, do you think that this win helps you reset, get focused on the second half of the season?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It builds confidence in everybody, especially the guys that actually, have to come in and play, like our young guys, knowing that we just end up getting the win from a pretty good team. It lets us increase our intensity for the next game. Like when we played Georgia, now we look even better this week. Now we're going to try to even look even better next week. Makes it like I said, I always start with practice. Tomorrow or Monday, whenever we practice, it's going to just show. Like that's going to be the same point for us.
Last one.
This is actually for both of you for different reasons. Defense had 7 sacks today. How does that help you as a defensive back when there's pressure on the quarterback, and how does it help you flowing to the ball when the defensive line is going forward instead of being standing still or moving backwards?
Let me answer this.
Okay.
I actually want to brag on the DBs today because a lot of the sacks we had today they were coverage sacks. They had the back end covered, and they were able to give us time to get to the ball, like my D lineman time to get to the ball. They were doing a lot of play action because we were getting to the quarterback so quick, and that all had to do with how well the DBs played today, how well the communication was today, and yeah, that's all on the DBs, man. We saw how they played today, so I'm happy to have these group of guys behind me.
I'm happy to answer this question. I love the D-line. Like, they are the reason why I have my success. So, like, after I got my pick, I told all of them I loved them. The reason why they help us out so much is because they make the quarterback panic, and if somebody panicking, they just throw it up. 9 times out of 10, it need to go to the DBs or the defense. So I love the D-line. Simple.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.